Right here, right now, we are doing some Weege Show. Howdy, fans. Big moments all around here. We are at the end of the road for Lucas Oil Pro Motocross for 2021. This show brought to you by Honda Power Sports and the Talon Side-by-Side. And with the end of the road, motivation is different for different people. Some riders aren't even here. Kevin Moranz has got a fill-in ride for Joey Savatgy this weekend at Rocky Mountain ATV MC KTM because Joey's sick. A lot of people sick, a lot of people not firing in all cylinders, but this machine is, that one cylinder there is definitely firing. Eli Tomac's won 2 in a row. This is mechanic Brian Kranz, but
yeah.
Kranz, I guess we can make it official. This is the end of the road for you as a race mechanic.
This is it. This is the last race.
Yep.
It's been a long run. It's been a good run. It's been a great run, actually.
It really has. So 10 years, you and Eli have worked
11
together.
Seasons.
11 seasons.
11 seasons.
11 seasons,
Yes.
2011 to 2021.
Yes.
And you said you haven't missed a single, like every win. Have you missed any races even at all?
Since yes, I've missed, I think 2 races.
But he didn't win those. Well, of course not. Of course
No.
not. No, I mean, how could he?
No, yeah. But it's, yeah, no, I haven't missed much.
Well, we're looking at you guys as one of the top combos of all time. I did some stats. I thought you might have been second to Carmichael and Watts. Some people here beg to differ.
Yeah, we're gonna need some official
It's tough.
results on
Yes,
it,
like
you know.
quadruple and triple check. But look,
Yes.
to be in the all-time group, to be first, second, or third all-time in rider mechanic wins, I mean, that's a heck of an accomplishment, dude.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It is absolutely incredible. It's very humbling, to say the least.
You're gonna stay. You're taking an in-house job with Cowie, so you're staying with Cowie.
Kawasaki, yeah, I'm staying green. Getting off the road.
Yep.
I'm gonna still work with the race team.
Yep.
Still be very heavily involved in what we do, and you know, I'll still be around. I'm not just gonna fall face of the planet and disappear.
And will you still be cheering for Eli from the couch? Is he your guy forever, even if he's not on the team?
Yeah, I mean, he's my guy forever.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Which, you know, it would have been great to finish with him and, you know, have this Cinderella story ending, but just wasn't in the cards for us. And, you know, it's unfortunate that we couldn't finish out together because he's probably only going to race 1 or 2 more years, you know?
Right.
But I had to do what's best for me and my family at this point in my life. And, you know, that's, he's going to go his way and I'm going mine.
You're getting a little bit of the Cinderella, though. You could end with 3 wins in a row,
I could,
which is
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the way we're finishing out this outdoor season is incredible. You
Yep.
know? If we could click off this last win here, that would really be special.
Okay, here's what everybody wants to know. Eli seems super serious. We know this.
Yep.
He's serious about his racing. Are there times behind the scenes where it's like, no, you wouldn't know what the real guy is like? Or is it all business all the time?
Eli is very much a lot of business.
Okay.
But he also, he has a lot of stuff going on outside of racing.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on. And, you know, he's just very quiet about it. And I think that's probably one of the big reasons why we've always got along.
Look at this guy. Look at this
there
guy.
it is.
Oh, here it is. We're just talking about, this is the last ride. You guys working together for the last time. Are you going to miss him or is it like good riddance? I'm tired of this guy.
It's not that.
Okay, it's not that.
I'm gonna miss him.
You are going to miss him, yeah.
Yep.
But what's pretty cool is you're kind of going out on top here, aiming for 3 in a row at least. It's been a solid ending to this deal. I don't know if something clicked or something happened, but it's been pretty awesome these last couple weeks.
Just found our mojo again.
Yeah, yeah. So have you thought about that? Have you processed that? Like, oh man, it's last time he's gonna pack the gate, or last time you're going to tech, or is it just like any other day so far?
I don't know yet. It's the
Yeah.
first time for us.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the last time for us.
First time, last time.
First time,
last time. There you go. Yeah. And you will cheer for him, even from the couch next year.
Yes.
Watch it from the home office or
Yes.
something. Okay, he will cheer for you. Okay. By the way, Hangtown, it was a good one to send off. I don't know if you feel good at this track, but your record at this track's pretty awesome. Is there something about Hangtown for you?
I would call it just West Coast style track.
Really? And
Yep.
that's good for you.
And there's elevation.
All
up
right.
The hills.
Okay. I mean, the epic 1-minute moto win in 15, dude. The 1-minute moto win. And you were not trying to win it by a minute, you just did win it by a minute.
Yeah, moto.
You know, we did win a moto by 48 seconds last week.
So,
which I think is getting a little overshadowed by the championship we got clinched, but that
Yes.
was a pretty all-time ride.
didn't you have a lap last week that was 7 seconds faster? He doesn't want, I love this. He doesn't want anything to do with it. Do you know that?
All he knows is he kept saying plus 20 on his board, plus 30. And he's like, I'm going for 40.
Okay.
40.
But I want to know this, in 2015 here, were you boarding him plus 110? Keep pushing? Or did you eventually sign off?
I don't even remember what I wrote.
Okay.
All I know is everybody in that mechanics area that day, their jaws were on the ground. Like,
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That was impressive all time. All right, so you guys are gonna miss each other, I'm sure. It's a heck of a run. 11 seasons. You don't even know if you were 7 seconds faster last week, so I don't know if you know this. 11 seasons doesn't happen. This is pretty big, dude. Yeah. All right, awesome send-off. Kranz, good job. Enjoy the new job. We'll see you going for 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Going for 3 in a row. And I just high-fived, and I just felt the gnarliest hands in the business.
Full waffle.
Full waffle, dude. This is the way it's always been. Nobody runs full waffle grips.
We used to run dual compound. The dual compounds, but no, we've been running these though for ever since we've been here, I think.
Yeah, I remember losing my hands a few times, and then we're like, what can we do?
Full waffle.
Yeah. This didn't happen until we got on 450s.
Yeah.
It'll get away from you. So the secret to running full waffle is just be gnarly. Just have gnarly hands.
Gnarly hands, and it will keep your hand on the grip. Like when your hand starts sweating.
Yeah.
My hand has stayed on the bar way more than in the past where you lose a hand.
Yes.
It worked.
Yeah, but everybody else is going to be blistered and calloused.
Yeah, you gotta
like if you got these hands,
Yeah.
it's not going to do it. Let me see those. Yeah, you can handle it. All right, one more run for these guys. Thanks, everybody. Sneak attack on the Weege show. So Kranz and Tomac. Yeah, we try to do some stats unofficially. It's really hard because the mechanics aren't listed, say, in the entry list or in the results. And there are occasional races that mechanics will miss. I mean, we've heard crazy stories, mechanics falling off of something at the shop and getting hurt and they got to take a weekend off, or a mechanic, you know, his wife's having a baby and they stay home for the weekend. You only know that the rider is there officially. Kranz said he was there for all the race wins for Tomac. What we've figured out is, I believe, 73 between the two of them together as a combo. Oh, sorry, 83 between the two of them as a combo. And Chad Watts, Ricky Carmichael, we believe, have won 90 races, which is all of Carmichael's pro 125 wins, and also Supercross in the 250 class for a couple years, and even his perfect outdoor season in 02. And then in 03, he flipped over and started working with Mike Gosselaar. So Carmichael split his time in half, 2 mechanics. Legendary combos you think of, Jeremy, J-Bone Albrecht, and James Stewart, that was about 4 or 5 years. J-Bone with Emig, 4 or 5 years. Gosselaar, 5 years with Carmichael there in the back half of his career. To go that deep is pretty impressive. And to try to go out winners, pretty impressive too. But there's a lot more to talk about in this 450 class. Dylan Ferrandis, who I just talked to earlier, everyone is wondering now that Ferrandis has the title, will he try to go out a winner, or is the emotional train bolt, as Zach Osborne explained a couple years ago when he won a title early, did the emotional train bolt fall out? Talking to Ferrandis, he had a cheat meal this week. I think he called it Swiss cheese, but it's not actually eating just Swiss cheese. It's like some sort of like cheese on top of potatoes thing that is apparently very delicious if you're a French person. Sounded good to me. Normally you put chocolate on top of it as well, but he said he is plant-based and he cannot eat chocolate. I don't know anything about the diet stuff. So Ferrandis did have a cheat meal 2 days ago. He rode the motorcycle once this week. He normally rides more than that, but he feels pressure-free and he actually feels quite relaxed. So there's a chance that Ferrandis will be very good this weekend. We don't know what direction he'll go. He could be very good, obviously, or he could be like, hey, I don't care anymore. And then Tomac could be free to fly for 3 in a row. The rest of the class, you've got Cooper Webb finding some form here. Yeah, Cooper Webb finding some form here late in the year. You've got Marvin Muscan out for the weekend, Sexton out for the weekend, Barsha out for the weekend. A lot of 450 guys are out, like that Savacci deal where Kevin Moran's the privateer is going to fill in for him. So there's not a lot to play for in the 450 class. In the 250s, solid points lead for Jet Lawrence. He just has to avoid, as I've been calling it, motorsports disaster, which is a crash injury or mechanical problem, and he will win this title. But we've seen crazy things happen in finales, especially in the 250 division. So it is certainly in play that you could end up with Justin Cooper with an improbable championship run. So that's our Weege show from Hangtown. Those are the storylines. 250 title on the line, still, just barely. Jet can even wrap it up in moto number 1. And I think we're entering this world we all knew we'd get to eventually, where it's Jet Lawrence's world and everyone is just playing it in it. We didn't know when that would start. It could very much start tomorrow. If he wins this title, that's the last piece, right? Everybody knew about the personality, all the cool things he's done with the donuts and the posters, and giving away jerseys, and donating his prize money to racers for Waverly.
There's the 355.
But you have to couple that with the winning. And when we had our season opener and Jet won it at Fox Raceway way back in May, he said, I want to show that I'm not just a fun guy, that I'm also very serious about my training and my racing. You've got to couple the two things together. This is Jet's chance. Let's see if he can get it done. Thanks for watching The Weege Show.